Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our quotes. This is from Walter Anderson. Believe in something big. Your life is worth a noble motive. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials up 158, NASDAQ up 34, S&P's up 17, gold contract down $3, trading at $1,291 an ounce. Silver off a penny at $19.38 an ounce. Platinum up $8 at $1,474 an ounce. Copper down 2.5 pennies at $3.13 a pound. Light sweet crude up $1.45, trading out at 103.78. You have bonds. The 10-year down 6 ticks at 125.26. 30-year off 15 at 136.25. King dollar up 22 ticks, trading at 80.11. The euro up down 15 at 136, and the yen flat at 101.14. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? I'll tell you, it's just amazing. This S&P just won't give it up. So, up $14.50. We're at 1888. Bottom line, $576 million. You know, we came down on $800 million. Yesterday, you did a $649 million. Today, we do $576 on the way up. If we take a look at the SPY, the SPY, what you're going to see in the SPY is this. The SPY did 85 million shares. She's over the downdraft. The downdraft that was created on the 15th. The high of that downdraft, folks, was 188.72. The gap that was in there is 188.79. You're at 189.13. That's saying, guess what? The high is going to be hit again. Amazing. You know, trend basically is still up at these highs. Volume downtown. That's saying we're going downtown. We'll see how this shakes out. Dow Industrials. What do you have with the Dow? Dow comes up 158 points today. Dow still needs quite a bit in order to basically get up over that downdraft. That downdraft is 16,662, so that's another 130 points. The Dow is still in the lower range. Once it had broken down on the 15th, that's in that lower range. Now, NASDAQ Composite. What do we have with the Composite? Composite today is up 34 bucks. 1.6 billion, and that's what will come down with 1.8, 1.9. What if we take a look at the three Qs? What you have in the NDX 100 is this. NDX 100 did 33 million shares, and she's going into 131. We're coming into Thursday. Friday's going to be a short deal. I suspect what you're going to see is going to creep up on light volume coming into the Memorial Day weekend. That's the way this is set up right now. Gold contract. What we have with gold is this. Gold rejected lower price out here today. Once again, had lighter volume. We did 122,000 contracts. We are trading out at $1291.80. You know, that's saying gold still wants to make this run for the 1328. They can't seem to break it down. Trying to break it down each and every day. Just doesn't have the juice in order to break it down, the volume behind that move. Silver. We go take a look at the silver market. What we have with silver, same type of setup. Silver today was a sideways move. We did 28,000 contracts. Silver's trading out here at the 1939. She looks like, you know, we need wide price spread, accelerated volume in both the silver and the gold contract. We don't have sellers at the lows, but we certainly don't have buyers yet either. Bond market. Bond market continues to have buyers. We take a look at the 10-year first, and what you have with the 10-year is this. She goes sideways today, does 1.2 million shares. You know, this price spread out here basically was from the highs to the lows. We did 126.03 to the high, 125.18 to the low. We closed out at 125.25. 30-year bond we did with the 30-year. And take a look at the 30-year. She basically, she rejected lower price. She's building cars for higher price. You're down 16 ticks. We did the volume of short volume. She's coming into 530,000 contracts, and she did 324,000 contracts. King dollar. We go take a look at King dollar. What we have with King dollar is this. King dollar's trading out. Look at that moving King dollar. That's interesting. Let's see what this. Okay, so King Dollar tries to make a run for the 80.37. 80.40 was the swing high that it spiked on the 15th. We did another spike in here, and we did a spike with volume. That's saying that King Dollar wants to trade up to this 81.50 mark. That's the way this is shaking out right now. So if we take a look at that intraday, yeah, that's when it come out. So intraday, what we have with King Dollar, that was probably when the Fed minutes come out, because when the Fed minutes come out, you had some volatility. No, it was before the Fed minutes comes out. It was 13.10. Bottom line, the Fed minutes come out from the last meeting, and it's basically status quo. That's what it really came down to. This is kind of interesting. What you did have out here today is, so check this out. This is someone's making a large bet. And what the bet is, folks, it's a $13 million bet in the option market that the VIX is going to get over 19 within 4 months. There was one trade that was put on today. It was a bullish spread. And what a spread is that you're basically buying one to sell one. Bottom line, it cost a lot of this trade here ended up costing $13 million. And what the trade was, they bought 150,000 contracts that the VIX would close over 19. And let's go pull that up, and we'll take a look at this right now. The third week of September, because it's a 4-month deal. What you do have every third Friday of the month, that's when they expire. So what you have is this. We're at 11.98 right now. The last spike that we had in the VIX, that was on the 11th of April. The VIX had got to 1785. The last time that got over 19 was on the downdraft into February. The VIX had got to 2146. So that's quite a bet. There's no doubt about it. And you never know whether that bet is just insurance and it's a large funder insurance, or it's just a flat-out bet. So it's been very few times that, well, let's see. If we bring this up, 2012, yeah, I think it's a decent bet. Man, it's a lot of money, though. There's no two ways about it. That is a big number. Let's go take a look at some of the Dow stocks out here. So, let's go to the small caps first. We look at IWM. Because what hasn't changed here is this. Well, the IWM, still dead meat in an extraordinary way, too. A sideways move out here today. Small caps are building cars. They're building cars to blow away the 107.27. That's on the IWM. If you take a look at the Russell 2000, the actual index, what we did yesterday, folks, is this. We came into the swing point with expanded volume. Yesterday we did 327 million shares going into 292 million shares. Bottom line, that is saying that, number one, it wants to get down to that level. If the small caps, the Russell 2000, breaks that level, the price projection is 950. That 950 would be a 22% correction off the high. The high in the Russell thus far is 1212, and right now we're at 1103. If we do pull that Russell back a bit, we take a look at where 950 is. 950 gets you down. I think it's going to be the October low, right? Let's see. It's actually the May 2013 level. So we'll see how that little baby shakes out. The NASDAQ composite, nothing's changed in the NASDAQ composite. This is, the composite says 4131. The high out there is 4371. What you do have is that no doubt the S&P basically is at highs. You're coming into the weekend, and this high, if we take a look at the SPY, is definitely going to be, you're right next to it. The high in the SPY right now is 190.42. That was generated on the 13th, and we're at 189.13. That baby will probably get tested. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We head the Dow, finish up 158. NASDAQ up 34. S&P's up 17. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back.